Hey, friends, and welcome back to session 2 of our study, Time to Dream, Open Doors to Your Future. My name is Cameron Zomani, and I serve at our Lake Forest campus.
And I'm Laura Lapierre, also serving at the Lake Forest campus. If you're watching this, that means you've made it through week 1. Not only did you make it through your first week, but you're back and ready for more.
That's right. I want to remind you of the importance of what you're doing in hosting this group. It may feel like you're just talking with a few friends or people, spending some time with them, but really keep in mind this important truth. God can make a huge impact on each of you as you continue to meet. Think of it this way. In all that Jesus did during his life, he spent most of his time simply hanging out with a few close followers and talking about life and God. By hosting this small group and investing in your time, you're creating a space where miraculous transformation can happen.
Absolutely. God is at work, and our hope is that you will see this powerful transformation in both yourself and in your group members as you journey together in the weeks ahead. Last week, you discussed the door to a new you, where you talked about the 3 tools that God uses to make you more like Christ. This week, you'll be discussing the door to authentic relationships, a topic that is so important as loneliness is on the rise. Our key verse this week is Romans 12:10. Be devoted to one another in brotherly love. You'll dive into the 5 building blocks of genuine fellowship and learn how to develop deep and lasting relationships. Pastor Rick will also be talking about the Open Doors Project this week, so be sure to dive into the study guide to learn more.
Now let's talk about some practical tips to help you get the most out of this study with your small group. Tip number 1, don't worry if you don't have the answer. In fact, practicing honesty is a great way to build authentic relationships. If you don't have the answer to a question, a simple, I don't know, but I'll see what I can find out, goes a long way. That being said, we're hoping these videos help you stay one step ahead of your group. So be sure to continue checking in weekly with these Help for Host videos and review Pastor Rick's video teaching as well as the study guide so you have an idea of where things are headed. And don't forget, we're here for you. Reach out to your community leader or small group pastor if you have any questions.
Tip number 2, practice being authentic with each other. This is not an easy step for obvious reasons. However, if your group commits to bringing your authentic selves each week, you will start to see God working in some really powerful ways. It will also help your group grow closer. Don't force someone if they don't want to share, but the idea is to practice being vulnerable with each other so your relationships and prayers for each other continue to deepen over time. As the host, you can set the tone for your group by opening up about something in your own life. Maybe it's a struggle you're having at work or sharing a part of your past not many people know about you. When you open up, you give others in your group permission to open up as well.
Tip number 3, utilize the resources in your study guide. We have lots of practical tools to help you, like small group guidelines, a calendar, a roster, and much more. You can find them in the back of your study guide, or also available to download on the campaign website. Please take advantage of these. Take a look at your roster every week. If someone misses a week, shoot them a quick text to let them know that they were missed. And if you still have room on your roster, ask your group if they can think of anyone else who would benefit from being part of your group. Also, make sure to keep your group roster up to date at saddleback.com/campaign registration.
Tip number 4, be a good listener. People want to be heard, cared for, and loved. And simply giving someone your full and undivided attention when they share can go a long way. We know a lot of different things are going on when you meet with your group. You want to make sure you finish the video, give everyone a chance to talk, and get through all the questions. But know this. Being a good listener is so much more important because it shows you care about the person more than the content. Don't be afraid to ditch your agenda and to put the people in your group first. And it all starts with listening.
We hope that you feel encouraged and prepared this week. Keep plugging away. You're doing great. We can't wait to see what God has in store for you and your group. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week.